Hello everyone. So welcome to CND Practicals, and now this is practical number 7. So let's look at the practical number 7. In the practical number 6 we have constructed a simple local area network which was based on wired. So we had 4 PCs connected to a switch, and it was a pretty simple network. Now, in most of the cases, you will have an hybrid network where you will have a wireless access point which is connected to some wireless laptops or wireless PCs, and that access point is also connected to the wired network. So let's try to extend our previous network to add a wireless access point and connect a laptop to it. So let me just go to the Cisco Packet Tracer. So this is basically the network which we had already created in the last practical. We can extend upon that. So now I need to add one laptop. So let me go to the end devices, and in the end devices I have a laptop here. So let me just click here and let me add a laptop to this. So I have added a laptop to the work area, and now I need to go to the network devices where I'll have to select a wireless. So here we are having on the lower end, we are having routers, switches, hubs, and next to that there are wireless devices. Now let's take a very low end and a very simple wireless access point, that is WRT 300N. So let me take this. WRT 300N is a wireless router. So now we need to connect this. The idea here is that I have PC1 which should be able to ping to the laptop, which will be connected over this wireless link with the wireless router. And I mean, basically all the PCs should be able to connect to this laptop, and laptop should be vice versa connecting to all the PCs. So let's see how do we configure this hybrid network. So the first thing is I'll have to connect this switch to one of the port, or one of the Ethernet port of the wireless router. So in order to connect this, I'll have to select this connection. So I've selected a connection. Now we have to be very careful here, because if I select this automatic connection, this doesn't work here. So you will have to select a copper straight through cable. So this third one is a copper straight through cable. I'm selecting this copper straight through cable. Now if I click on the switch, it will ask me it has to be connected to, one end has to be connected to which port. So I'm selecting fast Ethernet 0/5, and the other end, when I click on this, it will ask me to connect to which port. So be careful not to connect to the internet, because the internet ISP will be connecting to this internet port. But right now let us connect to the Ethernet 1. So I have connected this to the Ethernet 1. Now that's a part of the connection. The physical connection is over. Now we need to establish a logical connection between this. So before we start that, let me just if you look at the IP address of this wireless router, you'll see here, let me just bring it on the LAN. It says link is up and 192.168.0.1. so the router is not currently, though it is connected and it is showing green here, it is not in the network, because I have this IP addresses 192.168.10 series, right? So I need to get this router also one into that 10 series. So let me just click on this router. Once I click on this router, I'll come here. So let me go to the config. In the config, I'll go to the LAN, and in the LAN you will see here, this is the automatic default IP address which it has taken. So let me say it is 192 168.10.100. I'm giving it a large number for a very simple reason that I can connect 99 PCs there then on the wired network. Now, so this is the LAN part of it. Then coming to the wireless part of it, right now the authentication is disabled. So just to keep things simple, right now I'm not configuring any authentication onto it. So that is it. So let me see, just hover and see what is the IP address. Okay, it has taken 192.168.100. Now there's one more thing that we will have to do. We can give a static IP or we can have a DHCP based IP allocation for this wireless laptops which will be coming here. Now the good point about a wireless is it is better to have a DHCP rather than give a static IP. So I'll need to enable the DHCP on this router, so that can be done through GUI. So once I open the GUI, you will see something like this. So if you have a router at home, you can see a similar interface, but this is generic interface and not specific to any of the brands like which are available in the market. So right now this is my IP address. It says DHCP enabled, but I should not be starting my DHCP allocation from 100. The reason is because 100 is the IP address for the router. So I'll start it from 101, and then I am saying that okay, there are maximum 50 users who can connect in here. So let me save this, and so the moment I save it here, you will see the IP address range has now changed from 192.168.10.100 to 150. So there are 50 laptops which can be connected using this DHCP address. So basically, whenever there is a laptop requesting an IP address, this DHCP server is running on the router, and this will allocate the IP address to it. So let me just come out of this. Now I come out of the router. Okay, I forgot one more thing here which we need to configure is SSID. So we will have to configure the SSID for it. So let me give it some name. Let's say like my practicals. So I'm calling it as my practicals, which is my network name or SSID name. Again, I'll have to save this. So it's saved, though it doesn't give any kind of a message. Okay, now let me connect this laptop to the wireless router. Now in order to connect the laptop, the first thing that you will have to do is you will have to replace this. I'll just zoom in here, and if you see here, you have a LAN port. This is basically supporting a LAN card is supporting a wired connection. So first I'll have to replace that. So in order to replace that, I'll have to switch off this laptop. Click on this LAN card. So see, you can drag this LAN card out and put it into this list. Now you'll see here there's a black rectangle kind of thing, which means you have removed the LAN card. Now we have to add a wireless card to it. So this WPC300N, if you read the description below, it is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless interface. So it's basically wireless card. So I'll just click on this image here in the right bottom. This I will drag it and put it into this slot. So basically I have physically installed the wireless card. So I have replaced the LAN card and I have installed the wired card. Now I'll have to switch on this laptop. So I've switched on this laptop. Now this laptop is having a wireless card. So let me come to the config, and if you see here, there's a wireless card which is there, and now I need it to connect to my practicals. So I'll have to change the SSID, my practicals. So this is my SSID now. Okay, I don't have any authentication. I have not enabled the authentication, so right now we will not worry about that. So now I'll just close this window and uh, let us see. Okay, now so we need to connect it. So in order to connect it, I'll come to the desktop. In desktop there is a PC wireless. So let me click on this PC wireless, and so you'll see this PC wireless connection. I'll go to the connect, and in connect you see here the SSID my practical. So I'll click on my practical here. I'll say connect. Okay, now let me just see if the connection has happened. How will know the connection has happened? So yeah, you see here this is connected by a dotted line, a dashed line. So this means that the connection is through. Now what is the IP address? If you look at this, the IP address is 192.168.10.101. Now where did this IP address come from? The DHCP server which is running on this router has allocated the IP address to it. So if I have another laptop coming in from that pool of 50 IP addresses, the next IP address will be allocated to the next laptop. Now we need to check whether we are able to reach from say, let's say PC to the laptop. So the PC is 1. Let me select this random PC 1 and I want to ping to 192.168.10.101. So I'll just click on this. I'll go to the command prompt and ping 192.168.10.101. So it's able to ping and we are able to reach from the PC to the laptop. Okay, so the whole communication that is happening right now is from this PC to the switch to this wireless access point or wireless router, from this wireless access point over the wireless link to this laptop. Let's check from the laptop if we are able to ping any one of this PCs. So let me just check what is the IP address for this. It is 192.168.10.4. So let me go to the laptop, and in laptop we have command prompt. So ping 192.168.10.4. So yes, it is working fine. If you want, you can check one more. 192.168.10.2. So yes, it is working with 10.2 also, which means we are now able to communicate between this laptop over which is connected via wireless link with this PCs which are connected on the wired network. So we have two hybrid networks, wired network and a wireless network, and we have been able to connect this together. Okay, so this is that's all from this experiment, and thank you very much.